Hello, my name is Tom Spark. Today we're going to go over the top 5 PureVPN screw-ups. Despite their boasts of speed, security, and usability, I've found that they've done some pretty questionable things in the past, or had questionable things happen to them. Now, let's educate you on the past so you can decide what's best for you to use in the future. Number 1, 2013 hacked PureVPN billing system. In 2013, PureVPN was hacked. In this hack, customers were receiving emails from the founder of the company itself, or what looked to be the founder of the company. One email to a customer read, "I'm sorry to inform you that due to an incident we had to close your account permanently. We're no longer able to run an anonymization service due to legal issues we are facing." This message went even further, explaining that PureVPN was closing down due to law enforcement involvement. And due to the company's bank account being frozen, no refunds could be given. This caused a huge stir in the PureVPN community. Later on in a blog post, PureVPN published explaining that nothing had been compromised and the entire thing was a hoax. However, PureVPN did come clean, explaining that they were breached by a zero-day exploit. PureVPN claimed the entire thing wasn't a big deal since only a small subset of customers lost their email IDs and real names. But in the world of privacy, a name and email can mean everything. Number 2. PureVPN's blog spreads malware. Speaking of hacks, in April of 2016, PureVPN got hacked. Again. This time PureVPN blog was hosting a malicious file which was obfuscated as a Microsoft Office document. This document included a Windows password stealing Trojan, and users even took screenshots of the contents. AirVPN user Zeng888 contacted PureVPN the day of the hack to chat with support about the issue. However, support denied any allegations of the hack, and Zeng asked PureVPN if they were aware that they were even hacked in the first place. A chat rep, Daniel, responded that he is sorry for the inconvenience and that the Zeng should contact email support. This just basically seems like usual kind of getting through this process. But upon further examination from Zeng, the rep, Daniel, repeatedly denied any hack attempts of the PureVPN hosted malware. However, there is no question that PureVPN was hosting malware on their site because there is video proof, as seen here. Later on, PureVPN claimed that they were hosting malicious content, but it was hosted on an experimental Turkish version of their blog, which most users aren't even aware of. In this incident, it doesn't look like there was much harm done, but third time's a charm, right? Number 3, giving Up Cyberstalker logs. Now this incident is a bit controversial because it depends on which side you're on. Do you value privacy above all else? Should a company always uphold its rules even in the face of the law? Depending on your perspective, PureVPN could either be the hero or the villain in this screw-up. Recently, PureVPN released logs to the FBI so that a notorious cybercriminal could be caught. The story goes that a girl, Jennifer Smith, posted a Craigslist ad for a roommate. When the guy, Ryan Lynn, moved in, he turned out to be a major creep, stalking and harassing the girl online from within her own house. Talk about lazy. This guy was kicked out, however, but that didn't stop his machinations online. Lynn was caught posting passwords of Smith's online accounts, posting intimate photos of her, posting fake profiles, inciting bomb threats, death and rape threats, and pretty much every possible crime that can be committed online. Suffice to say, this bastard deserved to be caught, but the methodology used could be considered questionable by some. There's a fine line with law, and while Lynn was clearly guilty in this example, in some other countries some laws don't simply need to exist. Like in China, you get in trouble for just selling VPNs outside of their jurisdiction. So what do you think? Was PureVPN right to give away data? Coming in at number 4 is PureVPN has way too much marketing. Oftentimes when a company has good marketing, it means they don't have a good product. There's a video of Steve Jobs on the internet.
John came from PepsiCo, and they at most would change their product, once every 10 years. I mean, to them, a new product was like a new size bottle, right? So if you were a product person, you couldn't change the course of that company very much. So who influenced the success of PepsiCo? The sales and marketing people.
So I think that's kind of what's happening with PureVPN. Companies have limited budgets after all and limited things to spend money on. So you can see this with customer service. Most VPN companies don't have live chat since it costs money, but they aren't afraid to spend money on Google Ads or other forms of advertisements. Now, back in my heyday, when I first started my website, PureVPN used to email me all the time to do promotion for their VPN. They also aren't afraid to post on my relatively inactive forums with paid trolls, and when you sign up for the VPN, they never stop emailing you as well. So if you're looking to sign up with PureVPN, keep that in mind. The funny thing is that recently forums actually interviewed PureVPN about their marketing tactics with no mention of being paid off, which they obviously were. Now, this is a response to PureVPN trying to capitalize on how they release logs by twisting the story a little bit to be attacking cyberstalkers and to prevent that. Now, I think that's a fine message, but I think their PR team really did a fast one there. The Forbes article is mostly garbage, but it's interesting to see if PureVPN bragging about their marketing when they could be bragging more about their product, customer service, or something that actually matters to VPN customers. Screwup is their own service. They have a bad product. With PureVPN, you can expect IP leaks, DNS leaks, slow speeds, connection problems, a poor mobile app, mediocre pricing, customer service, and numerous virtual locations that save them money but don't actually perform. I actually caught ExpressVPN doing this as well in my last review. They're using virtual locations. If you want to learn more about that, check out the ExpressVPN review in the description below. So that's all. Top 5 PureVPN screw-ups. As you could see, they've had a kind of troubled past here, and it might not be the best VPN to use. If you want an alternative, check in the description below. I'll be mentioning Torgar VPN, which is one of my favorite VPNs, or you could check out some other VPN reviews here I've done on the channel, which are all okay for their own purposes.